everybody doing today? I'm working on my webcomic and more specifically on the 4-year anniversary mini comic. So yeah, so you know the drill. Every time the anniversary of my comic premiere comes, I prepare a little off canon event comic, just my characters be having fun and being together, even though in canon, in a place where the action is right now, where they have no right to, they have no luxury to actually partake in such activities. So yeah, and it was supposed to come out a week ago, and it just, I don't know, I may have excuses, but at the same time I have no excuses. Like, I don't know if it's me running out of steam, if it's me organizing my time badly, is it me, or is it the whole world like being against me these days? Because let me tell you, every time I want to, like, I don't know, or is it me biting more than I can chew? I have no idea. What I know is that I try my best to do this because I want to do this. I want to do this comic, this celebration. And yes, so this is page number 3, but I was working out of order. So actually, this is, I only need to do this page and this page. These are the only thing left. So I think that line art cleanup and character coloring will be pretty fast. And then it will be this big scene at the end. So yeah, I will need to actually, I am reusing backgrounds. There is no shame in reusing background. So I am reusing the background from the beginning of chapter 3, where my characters are going to the ice cream and waffle place, and I want to, for this shot, to specifically use this background again. This one. If it will load. If it will load, I will use this one. Yes, the one. Actually, the English version of this background. So yeah. So I will try, or so I will try to do. So yeah. But first, I want to at least, like, on this stream, do clean up, put the base colors, and then I think I will move on to this page. So, getting the background from here, adjusting it, making it pretty, writing all the text, writing all the text and lining all the characters, because oh my god, I went through 2 rounds of sketching for all of this comic, for the entirety of this mini comic. It's 5 pages long, which is, I think, the longest anniversary comic that I've ever done. Yep, the longest that I've done. For year 1, for first anniversary, it was only 2 pages long, to like full paged illustration. Let me actually open it for you. Like, you look, this is for year 1. Of course, I'm splicing it together. Apart from this was for year 2. Look at this. So this was for year 2 already, like a change. And I think it was like the art style was like the first one. This is where the art style was still rough, and I think since chapter 2 it's been like really, it's been pretty stable. I think I found my middle ground and found what kind of brushes I like using the most, and you know. And for year 3, it's been 3 pages again. Going a bit more ham with the writing in here. Like, yeah. Yeah, and look, all of them together, all of them kids. So yeah, so this is what I want to do, and this one is 5 pages long, so it's long. Wait, have I need to check. Have I while exporting page 2? Have I exported with the textures on? I hope so. So yeah, so you know, I was toying with the idea of just, you know, putting up the sketches, and, you know, the writing the way it is. But after a moment, I felt like, no, first off, it will be, in my opinion, it will be rushed and half-assed. I'm not afraid of using this word. It will be a half-assed job. Only for the sake of keeping the date. And I would hate to do this, because then this speed thing will pile on my whip list and stay there forever. And it will be half-assed comic for a long time. So I want to do this the way it is, putting it out, saying, I'm sorry, but this is the time where I felt this celebratory comic is in the quality that I feel comfortable sharing with everybody. So yeah. Which sucks, you know, which sucks that it is like so late. But I was talking with Marchant about it, and because I was feeling bad that I can't even like keep up with any promises lately when it comes to art and drawing. And it sucks, and I feel horrible about it. And Marchant said, Nina, don't feel bad about it, because you have whole life apart from this, apart from art, apart from comics. You have a full-time job. You are doing postgrad studies. You have family that you are visiting for Easter. Also, you have some things that you can control here, like your internet screwing you over, because yeah, my internet screwed me over even today and yesterday. Today actually, like, it fixed itself, so I don't know. Actually, I didn't know if I would stream today because of the internet. So yeah, and he said that I should not, which I will try, that I should not feel bad about myself. That the worst thing I can do is to give up and not do this. Which is something I don't want to do, because I want to finish, I love IOCs, and I want to finish the comic, and I want to show it and share it to all, because I feel that in the way the story is right now, finishing it is just so unsatisfactory. Because there is still a lot of places where a lot of you know, a lot of not lines or plot lines to finish. There is a lot of things, you know, I'm not even halfway through it, and I really do not want to abandon it. So this is me, like, by me working on it right now, this is me saying I am not giving up, even though it's late. Well, I think it would be on brand to say that yes, it's late, but it's never too late to celebrate my art, my comic, my characters, and whatever I came up with and what work I put into it. So yeah. So I think sometimes being late will be on brand for this for this comic, actually, with its title and stuff. So yeah. So I will try to not feel bad about missed updates. Not feel bad about actually not putting any promises anymore. The only promise I can put is that I have a schedule for streams and I will try my darn hardest to keep it and to fill my own personal goals. Of course, among these goals is to see this comic finished. So I will do this for myself, and hopefully it will be entertaining and it will be interesting for everybody. And this is the only thing that I'm promising. That I am authentic. I am not faking anything. What you see is me. What you hear are my thoughts and my thoughts only. And my thoughts only, and I try. And this is all. This is all I can promise, because this is apparently the only thing I can fulfill right now. Which, you know, which means it is kind of a blessing in disguise that given all of this, that I don't get commissions right now, or I don't have other responsibilities right now. Yes, I have one zine for which I am preparing an illustration, and I have a good feeling about it. I am in a mood to work on it. I was in a slump because I was realizing, like, how horribly complicated it will be. But day by day, I am opening the file, looking at it, coming up with a plan to execute it, and I feel confident. And off the stream, I am doing, well, my adult work, my day job, and also in a free time, I am doing the work you don't see usually, which is planning, which is taking notes, which is just, you know, researching and looking up how to do certain thing. Or even if it's just relaxing for my own well-being, you know, because this is also important. If I break all of this machine that it's streams and comic and stuff will break. So yeah, I know it is a downer, but hey, sometimes it is a downer. Welcome to my life. So yeah, so how was everybody's holiday if you celebrate Easter? Tell me more about it. Did you do something fun? I was at my grandma, and oh my god, it's always kind of chaotic at my grandma because there are always lots of people coming and going, and I'm helping my grandma to accommodate everybody, you know, setting up the table, you know, carrying dishes here and there. And yeah, and just trying to be a good host while still being a guest at the same time. So yeah. But it is what it is, you know. I only wish that I would have a little bit more days off. Not only have the Monday off. And oh my god, the traffic is horrible. The traffic was horrible. The ride that would usually take us like 2 hours max, you know, when it comes to the state of the roads and the fact that they are express roads pretty much from the beginning, from my city to my grandma's city. Well, it actually has no match for the amount of people and cars and everything just, you know, just being over there and, you know, slowing everything down. So I was there I was in a car for 3 hours trying to catch up on my studies and trying to figure out why my line of code is giving me errors right now. Because this is how my life looks like right now. I am looking at my code, I got the negative result, and I'm like, now, did I forget a colon somewhere, or have I not put a right bracket? You know? So is my fate. Right now. So yeah, but I hope that you have had a nice time with your families, whoever you want to call a family, and however you celebrate this time. And if you don't celebrate Easter and you're in Poland, then I hope you had a nice free Monday that the government gave you. So yeah. So this is the page where Addie is kidnapping everybody. And I'm using the term kidnapping lightly because it's all for fun and it's all in good faith and, you know, it's an off-canon event where everybody goes and gets waffles, no matter where they are right now. Like, going to waffles right here, right now. This is the plan. So yeah, so it's all fine. And yeah, and if I will not be like super energetic like this stream, it's because I try to really focus and finish this comic so I can you know, work on other art things. Like I have the whole diorama underneath my desk that I haven't touched since I started working on this on the stream. Because I've been putting all my mind and energy into this comic and into the illustration that I have for zine. Which I also want to do, but I think in the near future, which is tomorrow, when I will have some downtime at work, or when I will be on my break, I will sketch my characters in this setting. In the setting that I am, you know, drawing for the zine, in order to go over the sketching phase, at least, so I can go straight into lining digitally. So I have a little bit of head start on sketching the foreground elements. And I wanted my characters to also get some regional food, but I think I will downgrade and get them just have like a selfie or something. My first idea was to have them getting some food. Each of them had a different like dish that would be under the umbrella of Polish street food, because I think it would be fun to, you know, show something, show a little bit of like special elements in, you know, of my country and of my like closest environment. Yeah. But I think that I will need to check if it's not too ambitious, and if I will, because this is the part where I cannot like ask for a you know, deadline push out, like, you know, too much. I need to actually focus on the deadline here. It's not like a comic that it's for myself, like for celebratory of my own project, like here, that I am the sole author of this, and the only deadline I have is the one I put on myself, you know. And thankfully none of my readers, and it shows how great and how great and how considerate readers I have, because I don't think that my readers, I don't know, if they pay attention that this is the comic anniversary soon, if they pay attention about that, they know about it, they are considerate enough to not, you know, ask me where's the comic, where's the celebratory comic, especially since I hinted, I put out the first page of the celebratory comic on my social media, you know, to show that yes, I am aware of it, I'm working on it, and I did not forget about it. And it's either A, my readers are considerate enough to not pester me about it and make me feel bad about letting them down, Because of course, I'm not only worried about letting myself down for not keeping my own schedule and my own dates, but of course I feel bad for my readers who are waiting for the update on the comic. So thankfully, no one was pestering me, for which I am really thankful. But on the flip side, it would mean that nobody gives a crap about my comic and my art, and actually did not paid attention at all on whatever, to which I am a little bit sad, you know. I think every online creator wants to have like a fan base or feedback. Like, I've never met a person who is putting out a thing, a piece of content, a piece of art on the internet only for themselves to enjoy, only for their own gratification. And I'm not even the kind of person who puts it out for own gratification. Because if I did all of this only for my own gratification and my own and for my own pleasure, I would have not like abandoned like my old stories, my old forums, and blogs and stuff. Once once the time came that I realized that I have no viewers, I think this is natural. Like, we want attention, and we want someone to see. And yes, maybe it's true that that if I didn't see the numbers, it will be less noticeable, by me. But I've always seen the numbers. I've always seen the numbers of people under the forum posts, under my forum thread, or people, or number of visitors on my blog, or number of followers, readers, comments, likes, everything. So maybe it is true that part of me, why I felt so encouraged, is because I saw the proof of no one giving a crap about what I do. And therefore discouraging the 13-year-old me who started the first blog, like 14-year-old me who joined the Sims forums and wanted to write a story, a machinima, make a machinima, write a story of sorts, maybe me moving on from the stories would be more of a part of me growing up and not vibing with the story anymore, rather than me giving up and trying to find something different to latch onto, to find like a semblance of human contact. Like, I don't know anymore. I'm rambling. Like, or maybe it's all of these above are true at the same time. That I've wanted to make something grand, started with me writing for myself, thinking, oh, I am good, I want to share it with people, or seeing value in my work, and then going to the online spaces and seeing no traction whatsoever and feeling discouraged, and amidst feeling discouraged and stopping working on some work or trying to find something different, like I was realizing that what I wrote was too edgy, not edgy enough, or just in fact really bad, really crappy, and really just really just bad. Like I came across, I actually found some of the things I wrote when I was in the first year of high school, and oh my god, I am actually glad that none of this saw the light online, cause it might as well be like one of the reasons that I will be cancelled. Like I was really not really writing in a very stereotypical way, in a very harmful way, like even as a emerging me trying to express my identity, find myself. I was writing really immaturely and really reusing the worst tropes that there are, about relationships, about friendships, about people of a different sexual orientation, and it was bad. It was really bad, and I'm glad that some of these ideas only ended as a concept, and I've never came back to them, because yeah, they were that bad. They were that bad. But also me seeing how bad they are. I've seen a tweet saying something like, if you cringe at things you've done when you were a kid or a teen, it's a good sign because it shows that you grew up and that you don't find them as cool anymore. To which I agree, because I absolutely don't find the things that I wrote were bad. Were really bad. Some of them that were public, I've actually read on the stream, so you can go and watch it. It's actually both here on Twitch in my archived stream and also on YouTube. Yeah, and it's me reading the story that I wrote when I was 13 and putting all the red flags and showing all the red flags in the relationship I portrayed, and taking a jab and just asking myself constantly, what the heck was in your mind, Nina? Why did you think it was a good thing to write, compile, format, put hyperlinks, put images, and hit send? But there are some things that I still want to find. I don't think they are public, or if they are public, I couldn't find them. The Google did not oh my god, the Google did not indexed it. Indexed it. Yeah, the Google did not index it. Wayback Machine also did not save it. there are some things that I wish to see just for the shit of giggles and just for the sake of archiving this part, and also seeing how much I grew and how much the characters changed, because in middle school, I started writing what is Never Too Late right now, what is the story that happens after Never Too Late. And I want to see it. I only remember it, but I know that I still believe that I miss amidst the clutter, all of the clutter and all of the mess that is in my basement. Maybe I will find a CD or a floppy disk of a Word document with the first draft of the story that is right now, that is right now what Never Too Late is today. So yeah. Okay, I am willing to leave this page right now. I will do the base coloring, which right now would be the next, the new layer, which I will, which I would color, just using the fill bucket. This actually needs to be red. Yeah, because it's the potato chips. Just this is Felicia's skin tone in here. Yeah, I know, right now it looks bad. I mean, this whole thing looks unfinished and bad, but line art is done, and line art usually, doing it and clean up makes me feel like it's more complete than less complete, And this is not this. This is Eddie's skin tone. This is the color of the gold elements and the base color for her eyes. Yeah, same I will repeat for Addie and Nest in here, and the cleanup for the base colors will be, I will do off stream. This is actually like less labor, I won't say labor intensive, because it is kind of labor intensive, but it requires less mental labor. And most of the colors I have on the palette already. But yeah, but apart from my life being absolutely crazy, I'm excited inside for the future, which is a good sign. I would say definitely it's better to be excited for the future rather than feeling all sad and just feeling hopeless. Which I am feeling like, especially if I open the Twitter and see the news. Like, this is the worst. Like, it's not bad. Like, I keep thinking, like, why are people so greedy and so greedy and so bad? Why people suck? This is my question. Why do some people suck so much that their suckiness is like, it's like astronomically like bad? Actually, this would come like that. Yeah, this line. Yeah, like why, when someone is a poopy human being, it must be poopy all the way through, like over the roof poopy? Like, why? I mean, of course I know why. For money, for power, for the feel, or to feel the to have the feeling of control, all of this. This is the root of everything. Everything wrong with this world, in my opinion. And using the fact that I also have Romex and Maris colors on the palette, I will quickly color in them too. Romek has lighter eyes. And Mari has darker eye shade out of these two. And I need to check what color of the, yeah, it's really dark. Okay, so it will be this color for her hairpins. Okay, rest, like eye whites, all of the details and shading, I will do later. And I also have prepared the text that will be on this banner. It will be there for later. Let me hop to the page number 5 real quick, and yeah, and actually take the text layer. So I would have the text formatted properly. Dap, 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 dap. And let me get the foreground, but I will get the foreground from page 4. This will be the folder that have all my layers formatted already, so the base layer, line art layer, everything. Okay, so spoilers for this. Okay, so let me eat this thing. Yes. This will be needed. This will be needed. This is my... What is this layer? Okay, this is the drizzle layer that I can eat this out. This is the line art layer. So let me make a new line art layer. Disable this one. Disable this one. Because I will have a new flat colors layer. Put this underneath the line art layer, lower the opacity, and I am ready for lining on the foreground. But for the background, let me get, from page 13, let me get the whole background layer, background folder for this, and put it here. For my own convenience, I am working on the same page size that I am working on for the comic. And now let me check. This is the line art for this one, it. This is the line art for this one, it. This is the line art for this two. So let me get rid of this. So, and I have the ruler set up, so I know where is my horizon line. Wait, let me actually select these and eat, and eat. Okay, so only now the bottom layer should be there. Also, let me move everything out of here and delete the border. Yes. And now let me select everything and move it. So on the previous page, let me check the page 4 back again. No, not page 4, page 3 back again. And open the background layer. Okay. I know they are floating heads, but I need, wait. So Addie, so Nest and Damian are the same height. So around Nest's eyebrows would be the horizon line. So I need to remember that while manipulating the background here. But I still need to, in order for this background to still make sense perspective wise, I need to put the horizon line at the same place as in the page where I took it from. So Nest is here in the foreground, so all I need to do is move it right here, and because I want them to be more directly in front of the booth, I will now, while having all of these layers selected, enlarge it, enhance, you know, and move it right here. I will even do this even further. Or maybe not, maybe it will be okay, wait. Because, not gonna lie, this is not a very interesting. Once I made it larger, it's not very interesting. So maybe if I will keep it as it is. The banner should be still a bit, unless I will move everything lower. I will move everything lower. Because I want to show a little bit of the background. Wait, cancel. Let me first move this lower and let me see what I'm working with. Because for sure I need to fill the text and my signature. And this I can fit in here. Then let me move this. I think this would be a good place. And now I can select the background, all of the background, the whole folder. Let me make it a little bit bigger so it fills everything on this page. So okay, so it will be them after getting the waffles already. And I will do the cut out around here because I really don't want to deal with drawing their legs right now. Yeah, even if I scoot it a little bit here, it would be nice. Like, what works is that the scenery in this background. This is the background that was happening in chapter 3, which took place in May. And May foliage and, well, the way I drew it, all the trees and bushes in May look pretty much the same to how I would draw it when they are in June, where the comic is in right now. So it works. And I also want to show these pretty trees because they are pretty and I want to reuse the background. I really want to reuse this background because it's nice and it would be a shame to not use it again. Okay, so this is the background. I will maybe make the characters a little bit smaller in order to you know, not cut anybody off from the of the sides, and to make Addie and Nest a bit more central when it comes, a bit more central figures. So let me make it like a so, and then check the proportions. Okay, I can put this a little bit higher, just a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Now wait. The text for the ice cream and waffles, it would be visible. So let me go from this page. Waffles, ice cream. Control C. I have them on a separate layer, but let me put them on the background layer. Yes. And let me see. Okay, the eye. It needs to be a tad bigger. Right? Right. Waffles go here, and there is a and the division goes between ice and cream, right? Okay, I would say it's a perfect placement. So let me move this in here. In here. And yeah. So I want to, for this background, to cut this line art, at this point. Yes, because I don't need all of this line art. The line art at the top will be, I will adjust its thickness so it will be thinner at the top. I'm still really happy with the background I did for these chapters. For this chapter, like backgrounds for chapter 3 are my favorite backgrounds right now from every background that I've done for the comic, hands down. And why is that so? Because they are some of the most elaborate backgrounds that I did for the comic. But please, welcome to the stream. It might be, depending how many Polish streamers you are watching. But hello, how are you doing? I'm working on a celebratory comic for my webcomics 4th anniversary. It's been 4 years already since I started this comic, so yeah. I'm doing okay, like on and off, like having mixed emotions during this stream, not gonna lie. Like I went on a deep tirade about my feelings towards my art and towards why I'm doing art and stuff. So it's been like I've been doing okay, but I think I could be doing better. I could be doing much better. So yeah, but how are you doing? How was your Easter, if you celebrate? Oh, I am happy because I was actually, there was Lent, you know? So I was fasting a bit, but in my case, fasting would mean I put some dietary restrictions on myself, and the restriction was that I was denying myself sweets. So for sure, no chocolate. I was drawing the line on chocolate. So I was not having chocolate for the past, the Lent is 40 days. So I wasn't having chocolate for this. And today I got chocolate. I got a chocolate rabbit. Chocolate bunny for the first time, in some time. So I feel good about this. Like finally. Oh yeah. So yeah, so in the meantime, I'm working on this like mini comic that was supposed to go up on my website. Yeah, up on the comics platform. You know, it was supposed to go up on the comics platforms last week, because it was the exact day of the anniversary. But you know, my life being the way it is, me being the way I are, like I couldn't do this on 4 days deadline, and it made me feel bad that I didn't do this despite my best intentions, despite me trying, and it sent me to not good places mentally and made me feel bad, and it just not fun. absolutely not fun. So yeah, so right now I'm doing this right now. I hope to finish it today on the stream or off the stream. So yeah, no objects to the so let me now clean up these layers, toss out any layer that is not visible in here. Yeah, so this stays, this stays, this layer also stays, this layer stays, this layer also stays. Okay, this is this layer for the sky, so let me change it a bit, tone it down. Wait, is it the layer for the sky? Oh, wait, what am I doing? Why am I using this color? This is the layer for the sky, but I'm using the wrong color. I was supposed to use transparency. And only put a smidge in here. Soft light, it's okay. Multiply, okay. Here, instead of soft light, I will use add. No, I think soft light would give a warmer look. Oh yeah, oh yeah. This is the stuff. This is the stuff. Okay, and here, what is this? Okay, no objects. Great. Okay, so this will mean the background is done. Now let me go and line the characters. Cause oh yeah, oh my god, this will be a lot of lining. So I need to line, you know, the characters are standing, you know, enjoying some food and whatnot, you know. Wait, I think I have a better sketch. Wait for a moment. I think I sent myself a better sketch of this particular... No? Yeah, I did. Okay, of this, okay, I can eat this bit, get this. Yeah, I did a better sketch. Let me get this on my hard drive. In this folder. No, I won't find it in this folder. Yes. Going back. Going back. Okay. Clip Studio Paint Go. Move it here. Yes. Okay. This is a much better sketch. Much more detailed. So I think this would be the one that I will be working on. The base is the same, it's just me drawing over this base and adding more more features and having it more anatomically correct. So let me actually adjust the size. Wait. Let me actually adjust the size. Oh. Okay, that's better. But yeah, this bit absolutely better. So yeah, so it's my characters enjoying waffles. And if you ask me, yes, I came up with which waffles each of them will get, but I don't want to have this comic like, to make this comic like 500 pages long. So I'm only like right now hinting at the, maybe later I will have like a trivia wiki with what each of the, what waffles, what toppings on a waffle did each of them get. You know, one day there will be person as crazy about my characters as me who will commit to do a wiki about this, about all of this. But today is not the day. Wait, did I draw Mary's eyelashes, Mary's bottom eyelashes at the, wait, on page 3? I did. Okay. Sorry, I had to check it out because I tend to forget about, sometimes I tend to forget about the most trivial things about my characters, which is absolutely embarrassing because I made these characters, so how dare I forget that, for example, Eddie has freckles. My god, I once forget that Eddie has freckles and I published the page and then I was like, wait, Eddie has freckles. I forgot. And it was bad. Well, nobody, called me out, thankfully, but nobody called me out, thankfully, but yeah. It did happen. So yeah, but plot twist, I had such a horrible internet time recently. Like, my internet was not working for 3 days straight. Not that long ago. And yeah, it wasn't great, especially considering that I have online courses that I'm taking right now. And it's like, it would be great if I actually would be able to you know, fill the courses. On time. So Mari would be having a waffle here. Aww. Wait. Her head is too big. Like it will look really bad with that size, given the angle of her body and stuff. Much better. Much better. Now it looks like her body is from the side, but she is from her face is turned towards Felicia. Wait, on page 4, I have already exported page 4, so let me check real quick. On page 4, did I draw her skirt with a band over it? No, okay, I drew her shirt not tucked in, so yeah, this is actually a good thing to, you know, to check. Because this would be like an inconsistency. So, and we don't vibe with inconsistencies here. And yeah, just a regular pleated skirt. And legs. Wait. There. Okay. That's better. That's better. Much better. And this would be Feli, which... Feli in this... Feli should appear taller than Mary. Felicia should appear as... Wait, let me quickly turn on the background layer. Where is the horizon line? Horizon line goes there. Because Felicia has her... Wait, let me draw it on a separate layer. Felicia has her heels on, meaning that she should be as tall as Nest. And therefore, she should also have the horizon line, which is here, around her. Oh my god, this needs. Wait, Mari is really short in this thing. She's shorter than Romek. And it should be the other way around because Romek is the shortest one right now. So let me put. Yeah, Romek and Damian should be higher. Let me now select on this layer. Because Damian should also. Okay, I won't select this layer because I need to rasterize this layer first before selecting anything. Okay, so this is the good side, the good height for Damian. Romek could be a little bit shorter. Yeah, it works. And now this means that Mari needs to be, well, Felicia, first thought of maybe I will move both of them a little bit up. Well, Felicia needs to be this tall. And Mari would need to be shorter. So let me select Felicia first. And see, this is mentally intensive. And Mari would be shorter. So Mari would be right here, around the same size as Romek, yeah. So yeah, so now when I toggle the the line art, I will need to move everything up. For sure, move Mariola, move Mari in here. Yes. And yeah, okay. So Felicia's. So yeah. So I don't need to work on Felicia's. Felicia's line art that much. It still holds on. So Felicia will be seen as if from the back. She already got like she already got enough like screen time, if I can joke like that. Wait. Wait, I need to figure something out. Because right now Felicia's head looks a bit too flat to me. Right now I try to do line art and fix the sketch a bit at the same time, which usually does not give the good results. Wait, I have a stencil that I made myself. Back. That I made myself. This is the stamp with the head shape, with some construction line formed, and I sometimes use it when I really struggle with the head position, and I have marked the place where the head ends, given that realistically and in my art style the eyes are in the middle of the head. So yeah, so to avoid the head being too flat, I have it. So let me redraw Felicia's hairstyle, knowing that. This thing, so could be a bit bigger. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I think I will. Okay, I will say it's hashtag good enough, and I will move on to the next character to do. Neutral Quake, welcome to the stream where it is. This is how Felicia, rose, This is just how Felicia, does. But welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How was your Easter if you celebrate Easter? Or how was your week? I haven't been around for a while because my internet broke. And then I had to go and visit my family for Easter. So yeah. the effects better. And Eddie has this side untucked. So I drew it well the first time, then I switched it over, and then I'm drawing it again as untucked on this side. Okay. Oh, well, it's a celebration in Catholic Church. Well, not only in Catholic Church, but in Christian faith, because it correlates. Well, it is really like a celebration about Jesus resurrecting himself, and you know, and this is like the basis of like I would say all of the Christian denominations, and the basis of, you know, faith for Christians, and therefore it's a really like religious holiday. It requires going to the church a lot. So, for example, in Poland, it looks like this. First, around February, at the end of February usually, you have Fat Thursday, which is the last Thursday before the Ash Wednesday, with Ash Wednesday being the first day of the Lent. Lent is a 40-day period in which, according to the Bible, Jesus was on a desert, being tempted by Satan, and, you know, proving how worthy he is, you know. And therefore, people who want to participate in Lent, like want to make a resolution to not eat or drink certain things during this time. Like for me this year, I tried to not eat chocolate or sweets, but it's different. Some people say they won't drink alcohol. Some people go full vegetarian for this time. You know, there are different things, different resolutions people have, so they keep it till the Easter Sunday. So after 40-day period, there is the Palm Sunday. Palm Sunday is, according to the Bible, the day, a week that is set up a week before the Easter Sunday, where Jesus came to Jerusalem and was greeted as a king. And this starts the Good Week, and Good Week is like a week-long like celebration of events that taken place shortly before Jesus' death. So it's Good Thursday, when there is a celebration of Jesus, you know, of the Last Supper, and Jesus setting the sacrament of the, oh my god, I don't know the English names of this sacrament, sorry. For sure, the sacrament of the communion. So, you know, splitting the bread, transforming the bread into his body, wine into his blood, you know, the transfiguration that happens, and that, you know, Christian take communion as a remembrance of this sacrament, and of the sacrament of, oh my god, of giving the priest their priesthood, and also the sacrament of forgiving signs, and I don't know the English names for that, sorry. It's like a lot of sacraments were set up during this time. Then it's the Good Friday, which is the day Jesus died. Then there is the Good Saturday, which is in Polish in Polish culture, we fast. We have an absolutely really strict fast on Good Friday. Like, not only you don't eat meat, which, you know, Christian Catholics usually don't eat meat on Fridays to commemorate Jesus' death, because, well, how dare you eat meat if Jesus died for you that day, you know, in this vein. So on Good Friday it's like up to an 11. So not only you don't eat fish, but you usually don't eat much during the day, if at all. Like, some people really get only bread and water if they are really religious. So, and you know, on Thursday you go to church. On Friday you go to a special celebration, which is it's not a reenactment of the Passion of Christ, but it's usually a walk around the city or around the area of your church. We've set out 14 stops. Each of these stops remembering like each of the event that took place during Passion of Christ. There are 14 of them, and it's, you know, it's usually like a time of, oh my god, I'm such a bad human, and I am such a believing human that I am willing to go the same road as you, Christ, you know, in that manner. So yeah, so no, not, I think, is it in Indonesia or is it in Philippines, where there's really a one volunteer who actually is willing to be crucified live during the Good Friday. Well, in Poland it's not that excessive. We have this walk connected with the mass. Wait, no, wrong. There are no masses on Good Friday. There is only this good work connected with like meditation and you thinking about your relation to Christ, your relation to your sins and stuff, you know. Then on Good Sunday, there is also like a day like with no masses, but there is a tradition in Poland to prepare a basket of food, carefully selected food, and go and have this food be blessed by the priest. Each of the food like items represent like symbolizes life, symbolizes God being reborn, symbolizes God keeping us away from the sin and stuff. So we bless eggs, we bless like sausages and other meat, and we bless salt, pepper, and other spices. And sometimes people put other things, like for example, my family also put puts and bread, yes, and bread, and also bread, and my family also puts sweet little bun inside as well. So yeah, so we bless those, and these food are and this food we then keep for the next day. And on Easter Sunday there is first off a big mass at 6 a.m. which is the resurrection mass, and from this time it's like official, Jesus resurrected himself, Jesus is not dead, so we should be all happy, because it means that if Jesus went over death, it means that we also, if we believe in Jesus, believe in God, and follow their path, you know, we will be also resurrected someday. You know, it's a promise. It's not a threat, it's a promise. And yeah, so yeah. So yeah, and after the mass, we have one big holiday breakfast where we eat the things we blessed the day before, and also like additional food we prepared beforehand. And by prepared beforehand usually means prepared between Thursday and Sunday morning. So yeah. So and by this time on Sunday you already can eat meat. Once the resurrection mass is over, you can eat meat, which is okay, because a lot of traditional Easter food, is meaty or is really sweet, and therefore it's not generally a food that you eat during Lent or during fasting on Good Monday. So you have lots of cakes galore, chocolate eggs, chocolate bunnies, all of this. Cheese is also like widely accessible right now, even though not super traditional, but really accessible right now, and people are like, fine with it. Fine with it being a tradition. So yeah, a lot of there is white borscht, which is the soup made of like sausage broth, vegetables, hard-boiled egg, and cream. It's okay. It's a little bit. It's like a soup. It tastes kind of like chicken soup, but with a bit more spice and a bit more and a bit more cream and a bit more meat. So yeah. And what else you also can eat? No, well, you can eat then whatever you want. Well, we have the, oh my god, the yeast bun. There is like this big like cone-shaped bun that it's a yeast cake, but in a really fancy fancy form that you can make with raisins. You can top it with, you know, frosting sugar, or with powdered sugar. You have also these little, like, well, it's in theory for the decoration and also as a nice decorative like piece, but there is also like a lamb, little lamb. Like imagine like lamb, an animal, but made of sugar, because it's white and it's nice, and also Christ, Jesus, in the Bible and also through the like, you know, in iconography and stuff, is also portrayed as a lamb. You know, in Bible there are lots of like metaphors to, because of the time and place the Bible was written, which is the Mediterranean area, full of agriculture and especially full of you know, herders. There are lots of like metaphors about Jesus being the herder of the people, with people being us, you know, his followers. Yeah, and because Jesus is both a herder and also Jesus is a sacrificial lamb that sacrificed himself to repent our sins and grant us a way to heaven. And through resurrection, he, you know, he defied death. You know, so this is the gist. And you know, then there is the celebration cakes galore. You can also have cheesecake, gingerbread, and there is also the type of cake that is made with a like kind of like tart with a hard bottom that you can like put lots of toppings on: frosted sugar, regular sugar, dried fruit like raisins, dried the orange zest, plums, and like different kind of sugars. And its name is mazurek in Polish. I don't know how its name is English, because I don't believe that there is I don't think there is a cake like this in English, in English speaking countries. So yeah, it would be mazurek. So it's a hard cake. It's a hard cake with lots of toppings, but it's really traditionally, it's really it's decorated to the max. It's decorated to the max. So yeah. So this is how usually Easter looks like. And you know, connected to Easter in Poland, there is also a celebration of Easter Monday and also Easter Tuesday. Well, now Tuesday like just kinda went away in the tradition, but my grandma says she remembers there was also like a celebration of Easter Tuesday. Among the people. Well, Easter Monday and Easter Tuesday are more folk. It has more connection to folk traditions rather than church traditions. Well, you can go, of course, to the mass on Monday and Tuesday. On Monday there is like another retelling from the different gospel of events that took place shortly after Jesus' resurrection. So you hear the same story like from different point of views. From the different point of views. Like, yeah, on Sunday, it's like, oh, it's the Peter and the other disciple who is going to see. No, on Sunday, it's the Mary Magdalene who is going to see Jesus' grave that is empty, meaning he just got resurrected. And on the next day, you hear about Peter and his other disciple, how Jesus got resurrected. And then on Tuesday, you hear these different people who see that Jesus got resurrected. It's like, it's literally from the different POVs. It's the same story from different POVs. Which is, which is like, the Bible is like book that is this thick, and it's like written with such a small font. Like you really need a good magnifying glass. And for me, it kind of is like a filler episode. Like, okay, we have only like a couple days of celebration of Easter, but we need, the scripture to go with the masses, and therefore you have lots of scriptures that go around the same, which is also like not help, which also the fact that 3 of the Gospels going over the same events in a very similar manner. This is a widely known fact among Christians, so I'm not committing any heresy by saying that. Even in school, I was taught that these 3 Gospels are very similar one to another. So yeah. So I can very crudely, thank you for me being a good teacher, because I think I am so all over the place when I explain anything. Especially religion, because oh my god, my mom would actually think that I am committing blasphemy, but I am not. This is all in the book. This is all what was happening in the last couple of days. Wait, how his hand is... Okay. I will probably do something like this with his hand, with his arm. Yeah. And Nest has this one. This one? Yeah, this one is not tucked in. Okay. Oh my god, it's already 10 p.m? This is not good, because I wanted to finish this picture of stream. And I need to be considerate of other people in my house. So yeah, so I need to finish streaming soon, Because, yeah, you know the drill. 2 hours of stream and then I need to get going. I also have work tomorrow, so going back to work after holiday is rough. No, it's okay. It's absolutely fine. No, really, it is fine. I know I might sound like I'm annoyed or something, but no, I'm fine. It's like, I am happy that I can talk to someone, so it's really alright. So don't feel bad. If you think you learned something new, then it's good. It's really good. May I ask where are you from? Because, you know, majority of my social circle is like Christian or is like aware of, you know, Christian holidays, even though most of the world is most of the world is Christian. Yeah, most of the world is Christian, but not all of the world. It's embarrassing. Don't say that. I'm from Poland. In some circles, this is embarrassing. I live in a place where it's really been sometimes socially. We are so much in the Middle Ages, like it's not even funny. Like, I feel that sometimes, and the fact that, you know, religion aside, sometimes some of the people in here are so like backwards in their you know, beliefs, and they are so sometimes so freaking hateful, and it's like like I don't want to delve too much into it because this is a no politics zone, because politics rile me up and also, you know, make me sad. Just politics is, there's so much sadness in the world, especially right now, and I feel that if I start going over the news or anything like that, that I will just get myself more angry and more sad, and there will be nothing, it's nothing good coming out of it, because it will be just me talking, feeling bad, and not knowing what to do with this. Because you know that feel when there is something bad happening in the world and it makes you feel bad, or there is like a stupid politician doing something stupid and it makes you feel mad, but all in all, you're just one person, and the thing that is happening in the world happens a lot of kilometers away, and there's absolutely no way you have impact on it, even though it makes you feel really bad and you really want to do something and you really want to help. Like, so I don't talk about politics because of that, but also because due to my day job, nobody at my job knows that I'm streaming, and my day job requires me to be politically neutral in my public life. So, for example, I cannot say that, hi, I'm Nina, I'm the worker of this institution, and these are my political views. I cannot say that publicly, even on the internet. So, if anybody at work will know that I'm streaming and that I'm saying some political views, with the intention of me lobbying for something, or with the intention of being biased for or against some political party, and like spewing like some things about my work and or where I work, I will be in serious trouble. So to save, I joke publicly here on the internet that I'm in the secret governmental institution because, well, I am in the governmental institution and I want to keep it a secret. Also, you can say that I work for Ministry of Magic. It also works for the secrecy of my thing. Okay, wait. How is he holding this? He's holding with this hand. Yeah. My code name. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't actually know. It's hard for me to think of something because I use so many like what's the name? Not the abbreviations. Not the algorithms. Not the code names. What is it? Like an FBI is like what? Acronym. Yes. I use so many acronyms in my work that I don't know, I don't want to even come up with something because it will be like, oops, well, this is the acronym that I also work at, use at work. So it will be bad. Oh my god, I cannot draw the hand. He's holding the waffle on a paper plate with his one hand. Why can I draw this? This is the separate layer. No, the thumb goes out, so it goes towards the camera. Why am I not... Why does it look so bad? They are worse to draw, but I thought that after drawing 1,000 of them last year, I would be a little bit better at figuring them out. And no, it was not an exaggeration. I literally did put myself to a challenge of drawing 1,000 hands. It was average of 3 hands a day. I had hands and feet, so it was 3 hands or feet a day in order to fully learn how to draw hands and make sense of them. A little bit more sense of them than usual. So for me, feet are worst. Give him mittens. Oh, but he's in the center of this illustration. It will be so obvious when I give him mittens. Let me try and draw... Isn't this... Wait. Isn't this waffle like so big? Like, I know they are quite big, but they are no bigger than A5 size. Like, the whole plate. No, like, the waffle is around, like, only 20 centimeters, like, big. It shouldn't be bigger than the hand. Like, it should be around the same size as the hand. So, wait. I need to take all of this and make it smaller, which makes all my line art even harder. But maybe it will look a little bit better. Let me make it a little bit more central, or just have fingertips only like peeking through. Okay, let me fill this in. I want to finish this waffle and just I will finish the stream right there. Okay, paper plate. The palm of the hand goes yeah, it should go right there. So the cuff would go in here. I don't know. Well, he holds it like that, and there is the paper plate, or holding even like that. So yeah, it might be unnatural for him to hold it like that. I feel some stiffness in my muscles as I'm doing this pose, so it's not a natural pose. A natural pose would be like that. So I want this thumb to come over. God damn it. This is hard. This is hard. Or I can call it, as my friend Sam says, hashtag good enough and move on. Maybe if I look at it tomorrow, I will be like, ugh, this is not good, and, you know, fix it, or maybe not. Let me fix his tie. Okay. Okay, or maybe nobody would pay too much attention to the hand. They have better hands to look at, and two more characters to look at. So I hope this will be sufficient. So yeah. So I have two more characters to draw, and base color, line art cleanup, base colors, and shading for the characters, and then I can export this and forget about it for the next year. So yeah. So, first off, comic plug. If you want to read my comic for which I am making this whole celebration, feel free to read. It's free to read. Over 150 pages already, so there is enough for a good binge session. If you want to see me somewhere else, follow the socials. I'm most active on Twitter, but I also, see the comments on YouTube. Twitch is here. DeviantArt, I'm also still still in this hell. Hell, that is DeviantArt. On Tumblr, I am less active. Most active on Twitter and DeviantArt, and I see, and on YouTube, for sure. And what's next? Next stream will be an art study. So I will have my desk camera on, and I will draw in my sketchbook. Probably I will do another anatomy study. This is something I want to do more. And then the roadmap for the next week will be Minecraft on Tuesday and crafting on Thursday. Yeah. So, yeah. So, Neutral Quake, if you really want to, if you're interested about the 1000 hands and feet challenge that I completed, you want to see it live, remind me about it next stream. If you want to come, I stream every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Central European Summer Time. Every Tuesday and Thursday, and yeah. So it's been really nice having you here. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, coming, chatting, lurking, and spending some time with me. I hope you will stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and I will see you all next stream. So goodbye.